What up? All right, so I'm gonna jump into my Build with OS account and show you like what it is, why I like it, and just some features of like how I use it so that you can get an idea of like why you might want to use it, why it might be good for your clients as well. So if we jump in, really what Build with OS is GoHighLevel just pimped out by a team that has been scaling brands and companies for a long ass time. So they have put like $5,000+ into making this a much better version of GoHighLevel than GoHighLevel could ever be. So they've done a ton of work up front to make this a better version for you, essentially. So I was contacted by the OS team almost a year ago now, and they showed me all their features and everything, and I was like, okay, this is sick. Like I like it, but I never really used GoHighLevel prior to this. So it was a different experience for me, but it ended up being a system that I really love and appreciate. So you've got your messages, your calendars, your pipelines, contacts. You've got your builder here. This is where my funnels, websites, stores, media, analytics, all this different stuff. You've got forms, workflows, products, your courses, communities, certifications, posts. This is your social stuff, payments, advertising stuff, all your basic kind of settings and integrations. They've got training in here so they can, you can learn everything about the system. And then what was this? Team, dashboard channels, all this stuff. Okay. So they've got all of these features built into here. Now, this is the majority of how I use it. So I use it for funnels and websites. So if you click in here, um, and this is how I use it personally, not how I resell it, but I'll get into that in a second. So if you come into here, you can see that these are all the funnels that I have built and test with. But most of these, so if we click into degens here, most of these have like multiple funnel steps, but these are all like experimentation pages. I have a link in bio page. These are all basically custom individual pages that I built to test out stuff on. So I do a shit ton of testing because I can just launch a new page, boom, 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 and get it all cranking really quick. And then I have here in settings, I have my tracking codes, like my pixels and all that stuff. So for specifically anything that I test with digital degens and all this stuff. Okay. Now, if we go back to the funnels, you can see over here, I have these are all my Build with OS funnel pages and tests that I run here. These three, the leaky bucket audit, the AI voice bot opt-in, and the group, these are all pre-built funnel pages that you get with Build with OS in order, they're like lead magnets to get customers to sign up with Build with OS, right? So then I created a free training opt-in, another link page for OS, and then all these different things like articles, how you make MRR with OS, different trainings, and all that stuff. Okay. So the majority of what I do is test and launch funnels and then do like sort of that type of stuff because that's my deal. Then you go in here and you've got partner funnels, and these are pre-built funnels that they have set up for you. It comes with like one or two of these, and then I created Plumber OS and Agency OS to target agency owners and one to target plumbers. Basically, I just dupe the main page right here. If you go to OS, I just dupe this page and target it towards agency owners. Just change this or plumbers. Got it? So it comes with these pages pre-built for you, and then you can slap your name on it here and then change whatever things you want to do here. So what I recently did was I changed this. It was like get a 7-day free trial. I just changed this to get started for free. and then I added like AI software in this headline. So I did a couple different edits, but all of this was pre-built and awesome. So it looks dope, easy sell, and easy to change for um, when you're selling to you know different niches, right? So then let's go back here. What was it? Funnels. Okay. So hold on, let me shut the door real quick. Um, all right, so then we've got funnel templates. So if you go in here, we got funnels, calendars, checkouts, confirmations, legal stuff, accounting port. If you want to, click into here, there's just a tremendous amount of like pre-built stuff for you to kind of just spin up as your own, with some slight edits. So, I mean, look at all these options that you have built out here. That's pretty crazy. So if you're, trying to launch your own funnels, you can just go and check out these things and just be like, okay, cool. Select this one, maybe edit it a little bit, or maybe dupe it into another funnel, and then boom, you're off to the races with creating, your own funnel. So, okay, that's how I use the funnel aspect of it. But one of the more interesting things to me is how I have completely replaced ManyChat. So, for me, I do a lot of posting on Instagram. And so in here under workflows, I have my digital degens automations. And then over here in Instagram main site, I have um, all my automations. So if somebody comments more, it goes into this trigger and then boom, and then it opens up a conversation and sends them a link. It also will respond on that comment. So this has completely replaced ManyChat, and this is my setup here for that. So I use it. There's like no limitations on this. What's cool about this, just like ManyChat, you can actually add multiple steps to the conversation and get people's opt-ins. I keep it very basic, but like I could have AI basically chat with people like almost endlessly through these setups, or I could just automate conversations almost endlessly by adding step, 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 step. A lot of people do that. I'm just lazy, so I haven't set that all up yet. But if you're working with a client, you could set that all up for them, or you could do that for yourself. But again, if you look in here under workflows and automations, like there's pre-built stuff already in here. Wait. Okay, so look at these snapshots. They've got the OS snapshots right here. Boom, foundations, get more leads, make more sales. These are all pre-built things that you can literally just turn on and leverage any way that you want to leverage them. And then these are just things that I have been fucking around with. And this is kind of an interesting thing. So Cole here, he's a buddy of mine, and we tested some VM drops. He works in the education space. I tested some VM drops for him. He actually got 2 or 3 clients from our VM drops alone. Okay, so yeah, how I use it is mainly those two things: funnel building and website building, and then the automations, the Instagram automations. But then I also like part of some of the funnels that I launched. So if you see right here, IG guide, I was doing a pretty extensive test where I'm giving away an Instagram guide. I had 486 leads come in at like 86 cents per lead, and I followed all up with them all through this sequence where, you know, they first get it, they submit a Facebook lead form, it waits, and then they get an email, it waits, and then they get an SMS, and then an SMS, and then an email, and then an SMS, and an email, until they finally buy whatever the fuck I was selling there. I forgot what I ended up pushing them to. Oh, and then that would be like the third. That's like part of the funnels is when you go over here into what is it? Settings and integrations. this is a huge thing for me and for my clients. I have, Facebook and Instagram all integrated into here. And so when I run Facebook lead forms, the fuck? Oh, there we go. When I run Facebook lead forms, you can see that my lead forms are connected here. And then um, Facebook lead forms are so fucking money. You can get leads so cheap, and good quality leads too. And then it just takes the lead forms that I have and puts all the information into um, this section. And so all my submissions can come into here. So digital degen form. These are forms that are built on OS, but you can also look at the results from the Facebook lead forms. Sorry, I'm a little brain dead this morning. You can look at the results from the Facebook lead forms, and then you can also, again, you can connect those submissions to a workflow. And like I did with the IG guide, and then you're good to go. And the interesting thing is here is like what you can do with these workflows. Like I just set up really basic stuff. A lead submits the form and then it waits like, what is it? A minute or two, 5 minutes, right? And then it sends them an email and then it waits 2 minutes and then it sends them a text message, right? Oh, here it is. Digital degens. Oh, here's your guide. It was just delivering the guide. And then you can also add like automations here. I'm sorry, like AI features into this so that like conversations can be handled. Um, so yeah, I mean, with funnels, primarily my thing is funnels. And that's really, I mean, that's what I use it for personally, right? But for clients, they will use it for different reasons, but it essentially has all those different features. Like if you are a coach or consultant, you're going to have the need for calendars, right? And you're going to have more of a need for CRM. Or like, let's say these education companies that I work with and I do lead gen for, they need the CRM, they need the calendars, they need messages through social media. They want to manage all of their stuff in one place here. So it's pretty good for them. And then, when you have funnels with upsells and all that stuff, you've got your payments, you've got contracts. Oh, yeah, you can have affiliates on here. So it's pretty much everything. And then again, that's like why I use this platform for fucking everything that I do, because it's like, again, the all in one solution. And then then I repackage this and then I sell it to customers who have access to all of these features. Everything I'm showing you in here, minus the custom stuff that I've built, comes with this stuff. So when you sell it to somebody else, they already have all these snapshots and they have all these options and they have everything that they need to run their business, regardless of what it is. So, like a plumber could come in here and have everything that they need um, already pre-built in here, right? And now here's the money fucking part. Here is the money part. And I've said this in other videos, but the OS team handles your fucking customers for you. So, and they have this sick ass thing where, check this out. Like a plumber comes in or like a roofer. I always say plumber or roofer. I don't know why. But if they come in and they don't know what to do, the team will set up everything for them in a customized way. They can ask for this package on the onboarding call, and I forget what the percentage is on here, but you get like a fat percentage of this deal. So you just refer a customer, they come in, they sign up for the, let's say, 297 plan. Mr. Plumber or Mr. Roofer, they're like, fine, all right, cool. They do the onboarding call. They're like, I'm sold. This thing's fucking amazing for my business. Great. Hey, can you help me? Boom. They upsell them into this thing. And then the OS team handles all that shit for you. And you get commissions on the monthly recurring revenue and the upsell. So to me, this is just like a GHL agency, or like it's like owning a GHL agency, but I don't have to do any of the shit that I would have to do as my own agency. You see what I mean? And that's what's so powerful to me, because it took the whole workload off of me as the agency owner, and I get to just be responsible for pushing traffic, pushing customers through this funnel, if you want to call it. And then the OS team handles everything, and I get ripped, commissions and checks based on the amount of people that I push towards that. And the fucking OS team is so dialed in that like they handle the customers great. So it's a huge win. It's a huge win. And then I run my whole operation on this platform as well, and I get to do whatever I want. And since I have tons of people who are signed up through this, my subscription is 100% free, So I'm getting paid to use this powerful platform. So there you go. That's why I use it. That to me is the like one of the major benefits. And if you went through the course and you saw what softwares to sell, you would see all the major points as to why I landed on this and why this is my favorite software to use and sell. But at the end of the day, it's GoHighLevel cracked out with a fucking amazing team behind it that will make you more money just for sending people into their platform. Anyways, hope this helps.